And that's how it was. Thanks for listening. I appreciate it. Love y'all, man. I'm just being goofy. I gotta hurry up and get this out. This popped in real quick. My right eye finally was being met. My right eye, some of the buttheads on the other side were messing with my right eye. Hey, Herky, I love you, buddy. Come on in. This is your house. That's right. I'm your guest. That's right, honey. I love you, buddy. First off, it's what the heck? Thanks, sweetie. You rock. Period. Anyway, Herky, okay? Want to lay down, buddy? Want to get one of your new blankets? Want me to get one of your new blankets? No? Okay. Those of you that know me, you know I'm all over the place all the time. I've always been going through a lot, having to deal with stuff on the other side, kill it, help people, protect stuff. I've had these spheres and a bunch of stuff made to send out over a week now, a week and a half, and I was going to get to it today, but I had to do a makeup session for those people who had technical problems for the MMEs. So they're getting more for less money because it's important I talk to them. And they spent money, and damn it, they're not going to get any less than what they were supposed to. Anyway, excuse me. Reason for this video real quick, I'm going to put out, I did two this morning, one about all the stupid crap being said about, not by many, but some of the stuff said about Max Spears, and then also about the MME parties that have really been great. I've told you before about Siobhan, told me to ear, she saw it to ear trying to talk to me, and he couldn't. I got too much stuff going on, and plus now my brain, my DNA, everything's being shrunk. I'm being put back together, damn near human. My head isn't shrinking too much. It's changing a little bit. It's kind of weird. It has shrunk a little bit, but not much. It's changing. Anyway, I know it's because I'm leaving. But anyway, but I got a lot going on, okay? I miss stuff. It's right there in front of me, and I get hounded. Sometimes it's like a Silver Surfer part of my energy. Seriously, outside. Sometimes it has to get right in my face and say something else, some other stuff going on. So Burju, lots of times will call me up and say, I'm getting something going on in space, and we'll talk about it. But she can see and feel something going on. She'll get some particulars. We talk about it, and then I'll stop what I'm doing, and then I go look. And folks, I'm not taking away from Burju. She's strong as hell. She's a powerhouse, okay? Many times I rely on Burju and Paul, too, and Siobhan and, Deanna to, help me out with something when something's going on and I'm getting worked on so hard. I can't hardly even see. As a matter of fact, when I was talking with Burju about this earlier, I sent a text early in the morning and asked her to call when she could, and we just get caught up. We're family. And she kept getting this thing about space. And so we started talking about it. Next thing my head's getting worked on. I'm concentrating on that now, and I'm literally... my head gets a little thicker, and then I'm literally all over the place on this planet. And then we're seeing shifts and stuff, talking about stuff, and she's saying, I'm seeing more than one event. I said, yeah, it's like, it's a multilateral. I couldn't come up with a word. I was on this one ship. It's the good guys, and it literally goes into, it's huge, goes into the water. There's about to be an attack Wednesday night, some places, Thursday here. Sometime Thursday during the day, won't say when, doesn't matter. It's up to them, and besides, that's too much information. The problematic Anunnaki on this planet, remember, Anunnaki are not problematic. They're incredibly helpful, incredibly benevolent as a group. No matter what, I don't care if it's policemen, police people, bakers, mechanics, artists. There's in every group you got your butt heads. That's because negative, aggressive spirit was put in a body and put into that occupation or that body type, whatever. But as a group, they're incredible. But I'm talking about the Anunnaki here. As a matter of fact, the Anunnaki themselves are being kept out of this operation. And an operation is exactly what it is. There's multiple places that are going to get hit at one time. You're not going to you'll see a little here, a little there, but you're not going to see much. Well, then why would I bring it up? It kind of makes me sound like an idiot when nothing happens. No, I'm bringing it up for a damn good reason. Because later on, when things settle down, and we're talking with these folks, they'll bring it up. You'll see it. You'll know it for a fact. And what does that do? Puts you into here to help yourself wake up. Puts you into the first book, bada boom, bada bing, okay, where we all came from. And then the fight that happened. Now, why do I keep showing you these books? What is this? And let's not forget the cards. These things help you wake up. But first, you have to know who the hell you are. You don't need to have a incredible pineal energy going or solar plexus or heart. All you need is a functioning brain. And this book right here will take you where you need to go. All the information you need as far as where you came from is in there. You have to know who you are, where you came from, what the hell's going on, why things are the way they are. And then when I give you information about certain things happening and later on it becomes a fact, then what's that? Whoopie-doo J? Hell no. Is that whoopie-doo source spirit? Hell no. It means that there is something that knew about what was going on, and that same stuff left you other information to help you. To help you wake up. Right, Herky? Right, Herky? I know, I'm getting a little excited. I know, honey. I love you, buddy. Folks, I'm just tired. I'm pretty much done with what I need to do. Good boy, Herky. I love you, buddy. I'm sick. Body's shutting down. It's almost like I'm trying to scream through a foghorn, but with energy and a little higher volume to try to entice you to wake up, to try and just wham, make you wake up. I can't make you wake up, but I have to bring things to your attention. All these, what I told you, there was some real nasty stuff put in the air, these chemtrails recently, and out of nowhere, they just decided, the Anunnaki here said, screw it, we're not going to keep this planet, we're going to destroy it. No, they're not. Drock, Antids, and other folks got involved, including the Anunnaki homeworld, the Anunnaki people themselves, but they're being kept out of this operation because it's not supposed to be Anunnaki against Anunnaki. They're keeping the homeworld out of it, the actual race. They're doing other things to help, trust me, but they're doing a lot of other things to help, but they're not going to be physically involved in this. And there's underwater bases that are going to be attacked. There's chemical storage and manufacturing plants underwater that are going to be attacked. And these are the folks, this is where they make, there are places above ground where they make these horrific poisons that they're killing you with in the sky. Okay? Oh, and guess what's in some of that stuff? Nanites. Isn't that cool? So, that ain't going to be allowed So there's a certain way to go about doing things that, like the Draken Antids, they have a certain honor code they go by, which they're somewhat maintaining to, but they're breaking a few of their own rules now. This is not normal. The Anunnaki here want to do a total death to this planet. Ain't happening. They're about to get the shit knocked out of them. They're literally going to have their food taken away, their hands tied, and thrown off naked out into the world, and let's see how they do on their own. Take that literally? No. Figuratively? Yes. The Anunnaki here on this planet, they really are arrogant. They really think they have controls. They don't, because they've been pushing around human beings for so long. They think they're omnipotent. They're anything but that. They're about to get hit real hard. They're about to be permanently crippled. And it's going to make them attack themselves even more. Even their food chains. Because you and I were talking about this this morning too. He said, "Jay, Pops, I'm looking at these clone bodies that a lot of the human clone bodies a lot of reptilians eat. It's like they're I can't remember the word she used. It's like they're a shell. There's nothing there." And I said, "Right." She said like glass. What sand itself is a crystal, and it has Gaia in it. But when you superheat it to produce glass, Gaia's energy leaves, and just that's man-made stuff. It has nothing to do with her. So she pulls her energy out of it. With these clones, it's the same way. There are some pieces, some small parts of planetary essence that were separated from Gaia that try to go inside it. In the bodies, they're pulled out right away by Gaia. They're not allowed to go in there, and they're eaten like food. That's being taken away. What runs this planet is about to get its ass kicked hard. It's about to be put in extreme duress. There'll be a few shots taken here and there of stuff, but you won't hardly see nothing. The people who will have it on film will be the buttheads, the problems we have here, NSA. Excuse me. The NSA, here's a little personal note to you goons. Y'all feed off your own arrogance in between yourselves. It's disgusting. You care nothing for the human race from this planet. You care about yourselves and your own fake agenda. Some of you are literally about to become food for these Anunnaki. Good. Like that. More so than that, y'all watch stuff going on. Y'all have these really strange looking ships. You've had them for a long time. Submarines and ships. It's hard to pick them off on radar. They're like a flat black in color. You have strong particle beams and stuff on them. You're about to find out their self-worth. When you compare it against conventional weapons of most countries, sure, they're cool. But when you compare it to what's out there, what our family in space has, they're obsolete. It's like attacking a real tank with a Tonka toy truck, okay? Y'all are going to find yourselves in the food chain as food. Good. Things are going to start falling apart right now, right here. This planet will not be allowed to be destroyed. And like I said, the Draken Antids, they have their own code of ethics. They don't have to resort to different tactics. Seeing how these assholes are trying, the Antids, the Anunnaki assholes here on this planet want to destroy everything. Nah, game over. It's time for you all to start literally being turned on yourselves. Your ability to produce this and what you're putting in the sky is going to be taken out. Those little nanites, they just get hit with the right frequencies, they'll just drop inert. You're about to run into some incredible technology that you've never knew existed. It's Drakh. They will appear out of nowhere, under the water. You will not even see and feel the displacement in the water when they appear. They can attack you and destroy you while they're still subdimensional. You'll never see it coming. And they're going to be trying to break one place loose to get it to surface. They're going to be hitting underneath Alaska. And when I say underneath it, I mean way underneath it. Some part of Canada that's kind of close to the U.S. border, and then underneath Alaska, if you go out like this at right angles, it's around that area, a little bit northeast of it. I talked about it in a different video. There's an oil rig somewhere not too far away. Antarctica, South America, to the right of east northeast, northeast and down, east northeast part of Antarctica. It's got something to do with South America up here, and then Antarctica, and then right here. That's where there's going to be some more fighting going on, not too far away from Antarctica. Bases in the ground. Y'all have a bunch of ships that are about to be taken out. You're all screwed. All this stuff starts from the other side. And there's nothing there to support y'all anymore. So now y'all have to deal with the Drakh and Antids when they're left alone to be who they are. And other races too. I'm not, keeping them out of it, but the power comes from the Drakh and then the Antids too. These attacks are going to be very strong on the Antid and Serpoian groups, okay? Drakh will have some very small ships there, just back up, planning, blah, blah, blah. This is Antids and Serpoians. The Serpoian folks are wonderful people. They're beautiful people. It's the little grays. They're coming to take your intestines. Folks, where do you think we got all that crap? NSA and the rest of them. Anyway, excuse me, I need to get going. I got 3 makeups to do today. And one other young lady, she didn't get to make everything, so we'll take care of her and her children. Anyway, also South America, mid and lower of that South America, that area is getting hit. They'll be literally coming out of the water and attacking. They won't be seen until they're there attacking. 7 different locations are going to get hit worldwide. There's also something in Africa. I'm going to try to do this backwards so it's good for the camera. It's like this would be the east coast of Africa, and then the west goes like this right here. That's going to get hit hard. Is it Tanzania that's in Africa? That's going to get hit hard. Northeast, southeast. There will be some seismographic activity. It's not normal though. these are implosive devices. They explode outward. It depends on the amplitude of the force used, but they're usually 10 to 25 feet out, and then it compress in. So, anyway, it's important for y'all to have that information. Not so much now, but for later, especially for the kids, your children. Folks, you'll find out more about this stuff. This has a lot to do with the independence, the new independence of the excuse me, of the planet, of your independence, your new independence. Sounds like a movie, huh? They'll be making movies about this, all kinds of stuff. But anyway, this is when you got freed. Except it wasn't aliens attacking us from space; it was them coming to free us from what was beating us up right here on the planet. Folks, love you. Oh, Baju is going to be working a lot with Shiny. Remember Shiny, that really cool, incredibly intelligent and family member, Serpoian? She came to Baju first. There's a reason for that, folks. And the Antids and Drak, there's a lot of Serpoians. Paul gets physical visitation all the time. Paul Cherick, he'll be out soon, okay? He's where he needs to be right now for the right reason. He's not extremely active. If you want to get a hold of him, you can. Call him up. Stephen Lewandowski will be doing something here pretty soon. Steve, still waiting on your pictures, dude. Okay, anyway, folks, look, love you. Take care, and we'll see you soon.